Algebra is a very useful tool when it comes to solve a word problem. Next week, we're going to learn how to set up an algebraic equation to solve a word problem. In this video, we're going to first learn how to translate English words, phrases, or sentences to mathematical symbols. In other words, an algebraic expression, and to get ready for the word problems next week. So here, for these two questions, we don't really need you to set up an equation to solve the problem, which actually you can't. So let's look at example 1. Crystal is m years old. So m is a variable here, which is represents like a mystery number. And just imagine if somebody doesn't want to tell you how old they are, and you can just say, okay, she's m years old. M represents either age. It's either like 20 or 35, something like that. How old will she be in 10 years? So notice the question is ask her age in 10 years. Her age. Remember, her age is just going to be a number. Well, if she tells you she is, let's say, 20 years old, and in order to find her age in 10 years, we know we just add 10 to 20, and she will be 30 years old. But since we don't know how old she is, you're not going to be able to tell exactly how old she is. So the answer, her age, is not going to be a specific number in this case, because we don't really know exactly how old she is. So the answer will be an algebraic expression, which includes m in there. So it's sort of like a formula. What we need to do is to give somebody a formula. If somebody asks you, like a little kid, say they don't know how to find their age in 10 years, so ask you how old they will be in 10 years, you can explain in this way. Say, okay, what you need to do is you add 10 to your current age. So this is sort of like a formula. In order to find her age, anybody's age in 10 years, it's going to be equal to current age. Her current age plus 10. So you're just going to add 10 to whatever her age is. So this is really a formula. If you describe it in English sentence, you just say, okay, add 10 to your current age. But what we need is an algebraic expression. The reason we need an algebraic expression is it simplifies the equation a lot, and it's easy for us to solve. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to plug now. So this is what they're asking for. So what is this her age in 10 years? It's going to be equal to her current age. Her current age, this is her current age, m years old. Again, it's not a specific number here. So we're just going to replace current age as m and plus 10. Copy that. And notice the only difference between the answer, so this is the answer. What's her age in 10 years? You just say her age will be m plus 10. So she will be m plus 10 years old. And this is pretty much the same as what we wrote down, current age plus 10, except we don't want to use English words like current age or even age. We want to use a mathematical symbol, usually English letters, and say here, because they tell us her age is m, so her current age, you're just going to use a very simple letter instead of using English words. So m plus 10. Of course, plus, we're not going to use the words plus, we use the plus sign. So that's what we need. So I circle the answer here. If you want to write down a sentence, it's going to be she. You can say she will be m plus 10 years old in 10 years. Okay, now next question. The product of two numbers is 50, and one of the numbers is y. What is the other number? So again, we do know the product of these two numbers is a specific number 50, but we don't know exactly what one of the numbers is. Well, for example, if I know one of the numbers is 5, then I can find the other number, which is 50 divided by 5. That will be 10. But I don't know what y is, so y doesn't have to be 5. Y could be 2. Then I do 50 divided by 2. If y is 3, I could do 50 divided by 3, which gives us a fraction. So we cannot really tell what the other number is exactly as a specific number. We have to use the algebraic expression to describe it. So in this case, okay, from the previous explanation, we can see in order to find the other number, apparently what we can do is, so how do we find the other number? We can take the product. So it's going to be product divided by one of the numbers. And so in this case, product is 50. And what's one of the numbers? Again, it's not 2. If it's 2, of course, we put 2 there. 50 divided by 2 gives us 25. If it's 5, we can do 50 divided by 5. That gives us 10. But if it's something unknown, it's like a mystery number. So we're just going to put a y for the one of the numbers. So your answer, the final answer, is just going to be 50 divided by y. And so you can circle your answer, or if you want to write down the sentence clearly. So the other number is 50 divided by y. And this clearly gives us a formula to tell us how to find the other number. It doesn't matter what y is. So when y changes, and then you will always get all you have to do is to plug whatever the number is into this formula, this algebraic expression, whatever you want to call it, and to get the other number. So that's how we translate words to symbols, mathematical symbols. So in a sentence, probably you would just say, okay, I'll tell you how to find the other number. So you take 50 and divide by the numbers you're given, whatever that is. So that would be in the sentence. But we would like a very simple, clear expression. And so that would just be 50 divided by y instead of divided by the number given.